Hello, everyone. Welcome to Morning Coffee. Thank you so much for tuning in. So this is going to be your general energy reading for your Monday, July 13th. Yes, please keep in mind that time is an illusion and energies are fluid. So just because this is a reading dated for the 13th of July, it doesn't mean that it absolutely has to resonate for you at that time. Whenever you are guided to watch this reading and it resonates, then that is the message for you in that moment. Also, keep in mind that this is a general reading, so please take what resonates and leave what doesn't. And if you are in the market for any other readings and you want to dive into the archives of mine or any other channel, I highly suggest that you solely or strictly focus on the titles of the readings, because that's going to give you the most information or feeling as to what may or may not resonate with you. Yes? Okay, so I am so sorry for being so late with morning coffee today. Normally I'm done filming morning coffee by like 7:30. It's 7:20 right now and I just started. So sorry for the delay. Quite frankly, I was just thinking about this. I should be wearing my sorry I'm late, my unicorn shirt was sorry I'm late, my unicorn was sitting on me shirt. But I saw this one and I was like, oh no, this fits the vibe today. So I'm wearing it. It's one that somebody made for me. One of the viewers of the channel made this one. It's cute. It's one of my favorites. I love it. But anyway, so a little bit of story time, just to get you up to speed on where I am. I slept really hard last night, and I woke up at like 5:45, which was normal for me, right? But when I woke up, I was laying in bed for a little bit, just trying to, get my feel for everything and do a little bit of like a mini meditation. But like moments later, I knocked back out, right? And I had this dream where I was in my apartment, this current apartment, and I was sleeping, and I woke up to someone knocking on my door, trying to get into my apartment, and like ringing my doorbell. I don't have a doorbell, but they were ringing a doorbell, or I remember hearing a doorbell. And I go to my door, and that's where I see a man, and I had heard like my door like unlock, and he was about to enter my apartment. And when I got to the door and I said, hello, can I help you? That's when he stopped and he backed up and he started talking to me. But at this point, I don't really remember what he was saying. But basically, I closed my door, I locked it back up, and I was like, look, I don't really have anything to give you right now. I'm so sorry. I'm half asleep. I can't help you right now. And I went back, I went back to bed, and he was standing outside my window talking to me, trying to convince me to to help him or do something for him. I don't even know what he wanted. But I kept trying to get him to be like, good to go away. Cause I was like, I was half asleep. Like there was nothing I could do for him in that moment. And he started getting angry, and he started speaking another language. And then, it sounded like it was an African language. And then he started to then he spoke English again, and at this point I was getting nervous, because I was like, I really hope this guy doesn't like try to break into my home. And so then he basically started really getting annoyed, and I think he said something in Spanish, something to the effect of like, why don't you even speak Spanish? Like, who the hell, like what the, and at this point I'm like, oh shit, here we go. So then all of a sudden I hear something happening with my door, and I get up and I go into okay, so the way my apartment is set up right now, I'm in my studio. But this is actually where I'm sleeping right now, because the bed that was here when I moved here is in here, but my mattress is coming today actually, and I'm gonna sleep in the other room, and this is strictly gonna be like my work room, right? But in the stream, this is where everything was as it is right now. And so I was sleeping in this room, and the front door to my apartment is in that room. And I go in that room because I hear something going on with the door, and the guy had broken into my apartment, but he had taken this, there was a screen door, and he had taken the screen door off of the hinges and got into my apartment. Now, I don't have a screen door. I just have like a single door in my apartment now. But at this point, I'm like, fuck? No. Oh my God, no. I noticed he got into the apartment, and not that way. I'm so sorry. I was in my bed sleeping, and he came into my room. That's how I knew he had gotten into my apartment. And I remember now, because then we were sitting, he was like sitting on my bed, or like he was in the room trying to talk to me and blah, blah, blah. And I wasn't really panicking or freaking out. I'm just like, oh shit, how am I going to get this guy out of here? Is he going to steal some of my stuff? Is he going to attack me? Like, what the fuck is going on? The worst part about this dream, you guys, was the fact that I could not open my eyes. So I could not see this man. Or at least I couldn't open my eyes enough to see this man. But and maybe that was just an element of what he represented, because I could open my eyes enough to see other little elements. Like I was able to see the fact that he took my screen door off when I eventually went into the other room and everything like that. And then I don't really even know what he was trying to say or what he wanted from me, because he kept making this small talk. And at one point he made a racial slur talking about how, well, where he was from or something, there weren't any like low something to the, and I'm not trying to offend anybody, but something like there weren't any really low life or lower Venezuelans where I'm from. And I'm like, what the hell is that supposed to mean, buddy? Get this though. This man was pitch black, like dark black. Like he had much darker than my skin, the color of my skin. And he's making a racial slur like that. And I'm like, what the hell is going on? And so I get up and I go into the other room, and I'm trying to do something with the sink, and I'm still trying to open my eyes enough so I could see what this person looked like, other than it was just a dark-skinned black man. And it's hard for me to even say that part, because I don't want this to get racial. Like I don't know, you guys. So he starts getting like angry with me, and he takes one of my glasses and smashes it on the floor, and I'm like, well shit, why'd you do that? You know? And then eventually I woke myself up. I was like, what the fuck? So that's part of the reason why we're so late with morning coffee today, because I needed a moment to decompress from that one, because y'all, I don't know what the hell that was about. Maybe it's some deep, dark, repressed element to myself that is trying to get my attention, or as I just heard, is trying to get a hold of me somehow. I don't know. I have no idea. I mean, I kind of want to say, if you guys have any suggestions, I don't know, but also, like, I'm not trying to open the floodgates there. Like, that sounds like I'll be opening up a can of worms. But anyway, I don't know. I mean, he didn't attack me. He didn't steal anything. He smashed one of my glasses, but he got aggressive every once in a while. But I don't know, you guys. It was scary as fuck. And I woke up and like, holy shit, I need to get a dog. I need to get a dog, because yikes. Anyway, enough story time. Timestamp, 8 minutes, 52 seconds. Okay, so let's get into today's reading and see what Spirit has for us. Yes? Yes. Hi, Spirit. Oh, sorry. Okay, hold on. They're saying I have to put my feet on the floor. At least for this part. Okay. Sorry, guys. Okay. Please make me a clear channel for the collective at this time. Please bring forward the best messages to serve the highest good of all involved for our Monday, July 13th, 2020. Thank you so much, Spirit. All right, guys, I don't know if you can hear it, but I have a wind chime that is my friend Chloe's, because my friend Chloe moved down here, but then with the pandemic, we both had to go back, and I ended up picking up her items from her house, and I'm holding on to them for her until she gets back. But she has a wind chime that I took, because it's a beautiful wind chime, and I don't know if you guys could hear it, but the wind blew and moved the wind chime, and the wind chime is actually not in front of a window because I don't have any space to put it in the front of a window right now. It's just hanging on the wall. But of course, when the wind can blow, it'll chime. And when I hung it there, I specifically remember thinking, this is not within a direct airflow. So when you hear the wind chime, it's significant. It's going right now, but it started right as I was doing that prayer. So the angels are here. They're here. Okay, cool. 5 shuffles. 1. 2. There go my allergies. Good Lord. 3. 4. And 5. Alrighty, kids. Let's see what we've got for today, yeah? Okay. Overall energy is the Queen of Pentacles. So far, what I want to say about that is someone is really getting into the sense of motherhood. Maybe you're dealing with some motherhood elements. I feel there's a bunch of other cards here, but they're all face down. And so I'm just looking at this Queen of Pentacles right now as the overall energy. And I just feel like someone is getting into the sense of motherhood or of that ride or die situation, or someone is representing this, being an example of this, maybe even getting ready, gearing up somehow to be this Queen of Pentacles. Yeah. So first off, what we have is the World with the Knight of Swords, the 10 of Pentacles, and the 3 of Wands. Okay, so there may be some energies around you that you may need to put to an end or bring to a completion or hold off. With this Queen of Pentacles energy, I get this feeling that someone is standing strong, standing firm in their power. Okay, in who they are and what they want, and recognizing elements in which you're being taken advantage of, or someone is taking a little too much, is demanding a little too much maybe from you. And with the World here, I feel like you've learned this lesson. We'll say it this way, with the World and the 10 of Pentacles. You learned the lesson with the 10 of Pentacles, but now is the moment where you've got to put some things to a close, put some things to rest, almost as if like you're putting something, what you've learned, into action or into practice, right? In order to help you along your path. Because I do feel like there's a strong sense of understanding what your path is right now, where it is you are going, probably even understanding yourself as a mother, a caregiver, a nurturer, a feminine energy, okay? And now it's like you're enforcing this. Wow. Yep. Okay, so now you have the King of Cups with the 10 of Wands. And the King of Cups and the 10 of Wands is speaking to the fact that you're having the emotional maturity to stand up and not allow yourself to be burdened. You're having the emotional maturity to say, you know what, this is just too much for me. Spirit just said you need to have the emotional maturity, so maybe there are some of you that might be struggling with this. And if you are struggling with this, the Queen of Pentacles here is the energy that can really help you with that. Okay? Because why? The Queen of Pentacles is an individual that knows their worth. is not afraid to do what is necessary to preserve the family, to preserve the foundation. Four of Wands, okay? She's your ride or die. She's the wife archetype, the wife and mother archetype, whereas the King of Pentacles is the father and husband archetype. The Queen of Pentacles is unconditionally loving, is nurturing, is a caregiver, and Spirit just said, will love you until the cows come home. But don't take advantage of her. Don't do it. She knows her worth. She knows her value. And she is not going to stand up for anyone taking too much from her, demanding too much from her, especially when they're not keeping up their end of the bargain. Once the Queen of... Because look, as I love the way it's depicted on this card, because it's this mother deer, a doe, with her child, with her baby. And she's... I mean, the baby's asleep, but she's up and alert, protecting, keeping a watchful eye, okay? She is not opposed to standing up and doing what it is that she needs to do, but also check it out, homie or sis. She's got shit to do. She's got things to handle. She's got things to take care of. Don't waste her time. And don't think that you can make an agreement with her and then turn around and say, oh, you know what? Actually, I'm not doing that anymore. Oh, really? Then you need to get the fuck up out of here. You are not going to bait and switch the Queen of Pentacles. No, 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 no. Once she finds out that something ain't right, that there is overtaking here, that this is not a balanced situation, she will start to take steps to back away, to put more boundaries in place, because she's got shit to do. And that's why I'm saying it feels like you understand this, or somebody here is understanding this energy of the Queen of Pentacles and starting to complete this lesson and is starting to create boundaries. Knight of Swords. It's starting to lay down the law. It's starting to say, no, 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 no. You're not going to take this much from me. Okay? You have, so that's why the Queen of Pentacles energy is your guiding force or guiding light in terms of saying, having the emotional maturity to stand up and say, no, we are not doing this. I am not going to carry all this burden. 10 of Wands, this is not mine to carry. And in essence, thus, that is preserving your foundation that has already been laid and set. Spirit just said. So maybe this is the process of continuing to build a little bit. Sure, okay, you could say it that way, says Spirit, but what it really is more like you understand yourself enough to know what you are not willing to take on. That is excellent. Finally here, we have the Six of Swords, we have the Five of Cups, and we have the Nine of Wands. And in some cases, I feel like this is more somebody else's energy, or whomever it is you're kind of laying down the law with, or like putting down boundaries with, or putting up defenses or something. And this is kind of an energy of this individual or these people or this other circumstance kind of having to deal with their own shit now. You know what I mean? It's like where at one point they thought they could rely on you so much so that you know you are their crutch, and it's like nah, that's not what I signed up for. And so in moving from rough waters to calmer waters, Six of Swords, in maybe even moving away, someone is dealing with the fact that, oh shit, I can't, fuck, now what do? Five of Cups. See, but the beauty of the Five of Cups is that, yeah, this might be a situation in which you're mourning something, but also with the Five of Cups, all is not lost. In traditional decks or traditional depictions, the Five of Cups has a person crying over 3 cups that have spilled, but there are still 2 cups standing behind them, and they don't really see that. Maybe they don't see that at the moment because they're caught up in the mourning of whatever it is they've lost. Okay, and you're absolutely allowed to do that. But don't forget that you still have 2 cups standing behind you. And whatever has spilled out of those 3 cups is toxic. You don't need to be drinking that shit anyway. So what are you crying for? Okay. But then there's the Nine of Wands here with this person or these people. And, okay. I just saw it. Look, the Nine of Wands is saying for this person, if you want to get somewhere, ooh, The Queen of Pentacles is always also saying this. If you want to get somewhere, then honey, you're going to have to pick up your feet and get up those steps. Come on now, you can do it. One at a time. Right foot, left foot. Right foot, left foot. That's all it takes. But I am not going to pull you up these stairs for you. You must have lost your damn mind, says the Queen of Pentacles. Woo. Mm-hmm. Let's get some clarification going. And actually, all I really want to clarify is this. Six of Pentacles. I'm sorry, not six. Ooh, Six of Pentacles, huh? I mean, that's a cross between the Six of Swords here and the Queen of Pentacles that's there. But also, the Queen of Pentacles is all about reciprocity, which is what the Six of Pentacles represents. The balance between give and take. So, with this person or these people or this situation here, Six of Swords, Five of Cups, and Nine of Wands, I want to clarify this. When you have this 5 shuffles. Oh shoot, look, the Nine of Wands is at the bottom of the deck there. 1, 2, 3, 3, 4, and 5. Oh, I kid you not. I kid you not, y'all. I'm looking at this 5 of Cups energy, and I'm hearing, oh God, you mean I really have to do this on my own? Yes. It's your responsibility, not anyone else's. Temperance is at the bottom of the deck. And quite frankly, I feel like this is what I feel like is coming from this Queen of Pentacles energy is someone has really learned and is choosing to honor the fact that you can't do someone else's work for them. So this may be a situation in which someone else, I don't know, you or someone else may no longer be enabling someone else's bad habits or narcissism is what I'm hearing as well. Okay, but let's look. Let's get a little deeper. What is this, Spirit? What else can you tell us about this, please? Oh, that's good. That is good. Okay, y'all. Overall energy at the bottom of the deck, you do have the 8 of Cups. You gotta focus, yeah. You have the 8 of Cups there. And honestly, what I'm feeling with this is, with the example that the Queen of Pentacles, whomever this person is, the example that the Queen of Pentacles is setting, is showing someone or allowing someone to see the fact that they've got to leave some toxic elements behind. Whether this Queen of Pentacles is choosing to stay in this person's life or not, whatever example this Queen of Pentacles is setting is actually getting someone to activate, wake up, Knight of Wands, and make some sort of change. Death. Yes. Yes, ma'am. Whoa. Oh my God, this is cool. Now, I was thinking maybe the devil would come out, but it hasn't. And that's okay. Spirit just said, because the devil's in the details. Okay, you're funny, guys. You're funny. But someone really is letting go of something. 8 of Wands in reverse, 4 of Pentacles in reverse. Now, the 8 of Wands in reverse here. No longer arguing about it. No longer trying to make the case as to why they need to hold on to something. Yeah. Because it may be that the Queen of Pentacles shut you down somehow and was like, excuse me? We're not arguing about anything. I don't want to hear it. I ain't got time for your goddamn excuses. Save it for someone else who cares. Because it ain't me. I ain't it. Mm-hmm. Someone really, what I really feel like has happened here is someone has really cut somebody off, or is about to, or has maybe, and if it's not that extreme where it's not like you really cut somebody off, somebody laid down some truth. And the Queen of Pentacles is no stranger to tough love. Obviously, let's just put that out there. She is no stranger to tough love. She is not opposed to knocking you upside your head, right? But it's when you need it. She's not abusive. Sometimes, I mean, if she's in reverse, yes, she can be very physically abusive. She can be manipulative and all that stuff. But that's not what I'm feeling here. This is like, yo, I need to knock some sense into you right now. The fuck you think you're doing? The fuck you think this is? And thus, someone is getting activated. Knight of Wands. Someone is going through a transformation. Death. Someone is going through some soul searching. The Hermit. And also, this is an energy of being of flying solo. Yo, you solo dolo right now, bro, ain't you? Yup. Because can't nobody do your work for you. The Hermit is an individual, is an energy of walking a solitary path. Because you have got to find your inner light for yourself. No one else can find this for you. You have got to discover your truth for yourself. No one else can do this for you. But with that comes a new opportunity. Ace of Pentacles. Wow. This Queen of Pentacles energy knows exactly what she is doing. She is not taking no for an answer, and she's not going to allow herself to be taken for granted. Is what I just heard. Woo! Okay, I'm going to start a new file, and we're going to get into our closing oracle guidance. Yes? Just a second. Okay. Let's do this. So, beyond Lemuria, what you got for us today, hunties? One. Let me just do it three. Just three this time. Two. Actually, no. We're going to keep it going. We're going to keep it cute and follow suit. So we're going to do 5 shuffles. So that was 1. This is 2. 3. 4. And 5. Okay. Oracle guidance, please. There it is. Oh. Oh, shit. Aha. Okay, at the bottom of the deck, you have communication and co-creation. But see, you can't co-create if you don't participate. You can't co-create and expect others to do your work for you. Like, this kind of feels like one of those situations where you're in school and you have a group project and somebody, maybe 1 or 2 people, I don't know, but somebody just doesn't want to participate, ain't doing shit, is not following through with their part of the team effort. Right? Now, the card that we got here is freedom. It's card number 25, which boils down to a 7. And 7 is just like all odd numbers. 7 is a number of change, right? But the thing about 7 is the difficulty that comes with this change is sometimes pretty strong. Like, pretty fucking difficult. Like, y'all thought 5 was a difficult number to deal with. You ain't seen nothing till you got to 7. Right? But then with 7 comes extreme wisdom, like blessings. 7 is also considered a lucky number. And the way I see it, it's so lucky because when you really handle and face the challenges that 7 brings you, the rewards are, Spirit keeps saying, infinite. You gain access to greater wisdom, therefore you gain access to greater ability. The more you know, right? Hold on, give me just a second because I gotta blow my nose. Hold on a second. So what I really feel like is happening with this wisdom card being your oracle card for today, someone is dealing with some extreme challenges, but ultimately these challenges are going to provide them with freedom. Should they do what they have to do? Should they do what it takes to really achieve said freedom? And I think that's exactly why Spirit was saying this Queen of Pentacles knows exactly what she's doing. And you might be facing some tough love from her, but quite frankly, she's trying to help you break free. Okay, let's read this. Here we go. Living the life you love. Liberation as a shift in perspective. The many facets of freedom. Inviting enjoyment and inviting enjoyment and inspiration to your life. Discovering what freedom means to you. Overcoming limitation. Unbound creative expression. Choice over obligation. Freedom means living as you choose, with your wings and heart open, able to direct your reality as you want. The quest for freedom in one form or another seems innate, and in Western culture, the path to freedom is often equated with money. Ironically, chasing wealth can have the opposite effect due to the length taken for it to be required. It is possible to weave a life in thriving alignment with our soul's calling while financially supporting our realities. You may picture freedom in its more extreme guises, but when we truly feel free, our lifestyles may not change drastically. It's more a state of mind. The only change might be that you are choosing to live a certain way rather than feeling obligated. We may move through periods of life in a dazed blur of routine. What seems like the dream career or lifestyle may have become somewhat of a prison. We may feel stuck, blocked, or uninspired. We might know deep down that it's time to step into something different, but feel tied to what we have set up for ourselves, perhaps financially, or because others depend on us. Very much a devil-like energy. Yeah, the devil. And I was seeing the devil while I was explaining things, so okay, that makes sense. Sorry. Aha. It may feel like something needs to change externally before you can make the step, but it doesn't usually work that way. As scary as it may seem, to get off a self-perpetuating spiral, as scary as it may seem, to get off a self-perpetuating spiral, we need to initiate our own change. Small changes don't impinge on your work or family. Small changes that don't impinge on your work or family can be enough to tell the universe you are ready for something else. Oh, my nose. Think about where you might find inspiration, then begin researching and trying it out. Try a few new things. This will help shift the direction of your inner being. Before you know it, opportunities will start to be open for you. It will then be your choice to follow a new path or to continue as you are. Letting go, trusting, and loving without limitation are also a big part of internal freedom. There are a lot of ideas about what freedom can be. Having a framework for what it can be means even more freedom can flourish. Complete freedom can also be overwhelming, confusing, or ungrounding. Structure and security are friends of freedom. They support fun, safety, expansion, sustainability, and exciting possibility. The divinatory meaning here says, bring a deeper sense of freedom to a situation. A limitation may be a state of mind. A shift of perspective can help bring a sense of lightness and choice. Also consider what freedom looks like to you in a bigger picture of your life. If you are feeling stifled in an environment, it is up to you to make a change. Add pleasurable moments or practices that cultivate a sense of greater freedom in your day-to-day life. If you are currently experiencing greater freedom, you may be feeling unsettled. Okay, I'm sorry. If you are currently experiencing greater freedom, you may be feeling unsettled. Consider whether it is the kind were looking for. If you feel ungrounded and lost, perhaps you could add some structure to your world to optimize your freedom. And there you have it. So, thank you so much for tuning in. I hope this was helpful for you. I hope you guys have a fantastic day, and I look forward to connecting with you again for our next cup of coffee tomorrow morning. Yeah? Take care. Mwah! Bye.